Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing on this Monday? It is a Monday. Good afternoon, Amber. How are you? So in this one, we are going to go over how to get that natural look. And so I'm going to put up here, we are live for you guys Monday through Friday, starting at 8 a.m. And then at 4 p.m., we jump on Facebook as well. So if you are new to airbrushing, want to hear more about airbrushing, make sure you subscribe to our page or like the page so that way you do get notifications. So Renee and I both come to you live every Monday through Friday. So hello, Jackie and Linda and Patty. How you guys doing? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I did clean my face. I did prep my face. So we're going to go ahead and move right into airbrushing. In the 2 o'clock, we talked about doing some contour with airbrush. So I'm going to do that as well. And then one thing I saw, hey, thank you, Heather. You're so sweet. Heather on Facebook says that she loves the video. So I appreciate that. Hey, Kendrin, how are you? One thing that Renee did earlier today on YouTube was she used one of our lip liners in the blackberry and then put the lip gel on it and on top of that. And I really loved it. It shows you how versatile our lip jelly, how pretty much any of our product is. And so these lip liners are so creamy that, hey, how are you? Is it Joe Kelly? Oh, I like that. Hello, Joe Kelly on Facebook as well. They're so creamy. They go on. And so you literally can fill in your whole lip with that and just use the lip liner if you wanted to. So we're going to kind of do a little bit of that as well. The other thing I did in the 2 o'clock was I used glow to highlight under my eyes. And I really have been liking that. It really, because I can do it about here. I do it first. And then that way it gives a natural highlight when I go back and do the foundation on top. So let's go ahead and get started. I wanted to show you real quick. This is what, if you're interested in Luminous, interested in a kit, or maybe you're waiting on yours, this is what your kit should look like, or one similar. This is the Icon, and then we have the Icon Pro and the Legend. All the instructions are going to be the same for each one. And then we do give you 2 bottles of foundation. We give you the 2 bottles so you can mix and match. You can match your shade 365 days a year. You can lighten it, darken it, whatever you prefer, whatever the need is. And then also in the starter kit, we want you to practice. Think of this starter kit as your practice kit. And we definitely want you to get in there and get practicing. And then also when you first get your kit, this side, these 4 things is what we want you to do. And the first thing is get it out and just practice feeling the air blow on your face. The more you have this in your hand, the more you're going to learn. And so just keep doing it. You're going to move your stylus all around your face. You're also going to make sure that you're going to keep it 4 finger widths away and then barely pull back on the trigger. So if you go through these 4 steps and practice, you will have it down. And then of course you can always come back here and ask me questions or ask Renee questions. We are always here for you. All right, let's get started. I was looking for, I'll go ahead and let's see. I'll do glow. I'm going to do the soft rose blush. Ooh, maybe, yeah, let's do the soft rose. I was like, ooh, maybe, nope. Let's do this. All right, so first of all, I'm going to go in with glow. Shaking up my glow. And I'm going to put 3 drops. And glow is a highlighter. It is a true highlighter. Love, which your product comes with in your starter kit, Love is a hydrating illuminator, meaning you're going to get a little bit of luminosity, so it will grab the sun a little bit. Not necessarily like a big old bright shine or a shimmer, but it will grab it just a little. The shipping. What, Amber? I'm not sure about your question, baby. Oh, Kindred fell in love with the peach color corrector. The Prism. Yes, girl. That is one of my favorites. That is one that I always recommend. Oh, you use it after the ivory. I use the peach color corrector on my sunspots. So yeah, the peach color corrector really is amazing because it's good for any skin shade as well. So Musette, Kendra, what shade are you, babe? We have Musette, who sometimes jumps on, and she's a shade 8. I'm a shade 3. We can all use the peach color corrector. I'm going to do a little bit of highlighting right at my brow bone with the glow as well. And then that also, Jackie's like, the peach is the bomb. Yeah, the peach is like it's just, it is the bomb. There is no other way of saying it. That is so true. All right, I'm just highlighting a little bit more underneath my eyes. But see, you can really tell the highlight because you can also see my redness. But I'm just getting in there. I'm just going to highlight. And now I'm going to add some blush. Now, you do see me add the blush first. I like doing the blush first because I'm going to do 2 drops because of the fact it's super high pigmented. And we always like to say our blush blooms. And so it does bloom, meaning it does intensify. So if you've used the blush and you're like, woo, that's a lot of blush. That's what I mean. It does intensify. And so when you're putting it on, just do 2 drops. That's 2 drops for both sides, not 2 drops and 2 drops. That's 2 drops. And then I also go back and forth. So I start my movement and then I'll start pulling back on the trigger. Oh, Kendra, you started it because I highly recommend it. Yeah, that I'm telling you, if all else fails, get the peach cover. Oh, year 2 and 3. Okay. Yay. Hey, Anne. Oh, Kendra, I love that. Thank you. Thank you for listening. All right. There you go. Now you can see my blush and you're going to see it even more. Now, the one thing I have to say about doing all of this first is the fact I'm doing a highlight, I'm doing some blush, I'm about to do some contour. Then I'm going back and I'm using the foundation to blend everything. So it's going to look a little, maybe not 100% how we want it because I'm using the foundation last. So you got to keep that in mind when doing this. Let's see. Oh, yay, Jackie got it too. Yay. I love hearing that. So I'm going to do probably just, I think I did 3, but probably just 2 drops of this is the matte bronzer. And I'm going to go in and start contouring. Anne says, I'm having an issue with foundation being too dark. So Anne, you can use glow. If you have glow, put a drop or so of glow in your foundation and mix that together. That's going to mix that for you and it can lighten it. Also, I have to say, if it's a matter of the foundation being just a little bit too light or too dark, spray less. Spray less and you can still make your passes. But there's times, guys, that I've actually, hold on, let me show you. I've started using this shade 9 first and asked how it looks. And everybody's like, oh, it looks amazing. And then I correct it with my correct shade. That is how light you're spraying. And so that's why I'm saying maybe spray a little bit lighter and just make your passes. Because if it's just off like a step or 2, but just remember, you can always lighten it. So lighten it with glow. You can lighten it with a lighter foundation. like if you happen to have shade 1, you can lighten it with that. Boost it. Yep. Boost it can also lighten it. That is so true. All right. So now I'm going to contour. So again, starting my movements. Oh, that's awesome. And I'm just going right underneath the blush. I'll do a little bit on my temple. And then my neck. Go up and down just right at the jawline. Yeah, I actually like mixing Boost It in my foundation anyway. I don't like doing the extra step of Boost It, but mixing it in there is really great. And then if you need it to lighten it, that's also an added bonus. Now I am going to go in, I think I have a little bit left, or I'll add some more. This is the matte bronzer, and I'm going to use it as eyeshadow. And I'm just going to go in just a little bit. And see how using foundation as eyeshadow, guys, that's what I'm saying. There's so many things you can do with everything we have. Lighten and darken foundation. Contour, use it for eyeshadow. Blend that a little bit more. And there we go. Blow the rest of that out. Now I'm going to get in, and I'm going to use the Silk 4-in-1. I love the Silk 4-in-1 because of the fact it does have anti-aging properties in it. It has your moisturizer primer. It has your concealer. So it is a little more forgiving. Now, because I'm going to use this to blend and not necessarily cover, because I already got my coverage with everything else I put on, with my blush, with my contour, with the highlight, I can just use it to go in there and blend. And if you're a 3 and a 4 and right now you're using 3 and it's a little bit too dark, Glow, you're going to love Glow. Because Glow you'll be able to use for different things as well. So you can use it as a true highlighter. You could even mix Love in with your foundation as well. And that might help lighten it a little bit too. Go down my nose. I'm not covering underneath my eyes as much or blending underneath my eyes because I like that highlight. But I do want to help smooth where it's going to be it will be a change of color. And so I'm going to go in there and do that. And now I'm going to take my mirror, see what else I need to cover. Maybe a little on my nose. Ooh, I love it. I'm really digging that matte bronzer as my eyeshadow. Oh, thank you, Amber. All right, so now, before we finish, I am going to take a little bit of strength and this color of, there's a glare, Aurora, right here. I'm going to just because this is brown and neutral, if I wanted to add maybe a pop of color to it, but not too much, still keeping it very neutral. But you know, it's the summer. You can kind of live a little and have a little bit more, you know, have fun with some colors. And I know that I'm going to have that really pink lip. I'm just using, actually, I'm going to pull one of what Renee does. I'm just going to put it on my finger. Hello, Renee. So I'm just going to put it on my finger and tap that in right there. So again, you can with Luminous, with airbrushing, it's not all or nothing. So you can do contour with our Cut One palette. You can do regular eyeshadow with airbrush eyeshadow. And so I know that was perfect timing. So you can do a little bit of everything. You don't necessarily have to do everything airbrush. You can mix it. So I'm going to add a little bit of that soft pink Aurora in the Strength palette, which I'm really liking. Ooh la la. And now I'm going to take, what was I going to take? I can't remember. I was going to do something else and I totally forgot. Girl, Joe Kelly, you must have jump in on the beginning. Let me show you real quick. These are the steps I want you to, excuse me, I want you to take if you're new. It's going to be very important. Number one, get it out of the box. You do want to get it out of the box. I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. You want to get it out of the box and just plug it in. It already comes put together. And so turn it on as soon as you turn it on, there's air. So just feel the air around your face, because wherever you feel the air is where the makeup's going to go. Hey, Adrienne. So you know exactly where that makeup's going because you can feel the air. You also want to make sure that you keep your stylus moving at all times. Also, keep it 4 finger widths away and then barely pull back on the trigger. You can put water in here and then put your cap on, and just for the first few minutes, just spray your face with water. A lot of fun. Remember, it is makeup, so wash it off if you mess up. That's the one thing. You can always wash it off. But you're going to love it. Come back and let me know tomorrow how you love it. And then, because I want to hear, I always love to hear how people are, first time experience, how they felt with it. I'm trying to find nautical. Okay, there it is. I'm using all kinds of colors. Yes, unless you have an eye bruise like somebody I know. All right, and I'm also going to steal the saying from Renee. Lise loves airbrushing too. Yay. She says she uses Temptation eyeliner. Hey, Marcia. And she tickles her eyelashes. And so that gives you a very thin line. So I can go in and with a very thin line, tickling my eyelashes. I'm doing the nautical Persuasion eyeliner, which is kind of hard to talk. All right. And this time I didn't do any eyeliner on the bottom. I'm just keeping it all up the top. I'm going to curl my lashes. And Renee, I'm going to copy you again. Renee earlier today used one of our like purpley, the blackberry eyeliner, lip liner with our lip jelly. Our lip jelly is one that I love. I put it on every morning to nourish and plump up my lips, and I just love it. And it is good for everything. And putting it on with a lip liner, it will last all day long, or last you a while, because the lip liner is going to last. You can line your entire or fill in your entire lip with that lip liner. Let me take this off again real quick. All right. Here we go. So now I'm just adding, ooh, yay. Marcia says that on Facebook says that she gets so many compliments that people tell her she looks so pretty. So I'm just going in and doing a little bit of mascara. And I love the brush because you can really, hey Brenda, how are you? You can really go in and, like right now, I'm just putting it on the bottom the lash. And the way the brush is, it allows you to separate that thinner side, the tip is thinner, so I can go in and separate with the thinner part of it, and then really get the product on with the fatter, larger side. And there we go. Ooh la la. Now I'm going in with Naughty Pink. Oh, and ordered the glow and lip stain. Yay, you love the lips. I love that. The lip stains are amazing. I did have a good Mother's Day. Thank you. Except my daughter kept asking where her card was. I'm like, but she is the reason I'm a mother, so why wouldn't she get one? All right, just lining the lips. And I like to line on the outside to have fuller lips. But just right on that outside, not drawing a lip that's not there. All right. There we go. And smudging that in. Now taking my lip jelly and just tapping that right on. Gives a nice glow. Look at that. Ooh. Oh, I'm loving it. Love it. And there you go. Amber is loving the coverage. Yeah. Yay. Yeah, if you haven't tried our lip stains, guys, they are amazing. But like I said before, our lip liners are so creamy. The lip stains, Marsha, will stay on 4 days. You really do need our wipes to take them off. But when you use lip liners, and see how creamy that is, when you use lip liners and you fill it in, it has that staying power because everything that we have is super high pigmented. So if it's super high pigmented, if you've ever, like when I was young and would buy my stuff at the grocery store, buy my makeup, I would have to like dig in the eye makeup to put on, dig in the eye makeup to put on, dig. And that's because it was low pigment. But with ours, like you saw me where I just got that pink right there, it was just like tap, 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 and it's bam. That shows you that there's so much pigment there that you don't have to use a lot. So it does have longer stain power. So just like our lip liners, I mean, look at that. That's just one line. It's the same color as that. And so that shows you again that it is high pigmentation. And so it does have a lot of stain. Well, actually, I just wiped it with a wipe, and that's how it came off. Shows you. I'm gonna have to scrub to get this off. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. It has been a wonderful Monday. I'm glad we're back in the swing of things. I hope everybody is doing well. I hope to see you back here tomorrow. Remember, Renee starts us off in the morning at 8 Central Time on YouTube, and then we're on every even hour. All right. Thanks so much, guys. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.